Hey, what's up you guys? It's Audrey and I just want to apologize right off the bat if it is dark, if the quality of the video is not great. I was not planning on filming this video. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't have anything planned or I don't know, anything laid out. I just really decided that I wanted to film this video. I just wanted to sit down and talk because this topic has been on my mind for the absolute longest time, and I have brought it up with friends and people close to me, and I have talked about it before, but it's just something that I feel like I just want to talk about. I just want to, you know, speak my mind on the matter, you know. Also, yes, I am channeling George Washington founding father chic today with my slick back hairstyle, so do with that what you will. What I want to talk about, I guess you could say, I kind of don't want to use this word. I kind of cringe at the thought of using this word, but I kind of want to talk about society. And I don't know. I don't want to be that stereotype. I don't know. This is a very interesting topic to cover. It's just, I feel like you really have to walk on eggshells around this topic because there's so many ways that you can be misinterpreted, so many different ways that you can just be misunderstood, and I want you guys to know I am just talking out of my ass right now. So if I say something that is going to be misconstrued, please just comment down below and I will clarify anything that you guys want me to clarify. But trust me that this little doodad, this little buddy right there, it's annoying me just as much as it's annoying you. I promise. There's nothing I can do about it now, so I really am sorry for that. I can't do anything about it. I just wanted to say I know it's there and I apologize. Yes, I do kind of want to talk about society because recently, I'm not gonna lie, I have not been feeling great. I've been struggling a lot with self-image, and I know that society and self-image, they don't mix. They do not mix. They kind of only mix if you have very certain characteristics that have been deemed acceptable by society, and I think we all know that. And I am not saying that if you have those characteristics that have been like glorified by society, I'm not saying that you cannot feel insecure even if you have those. Everybody feels insecure. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are, you will feel insecure at some point. So I'm not trying to say that just because society thinks you're beautiful, that doesn't mean that you have to feel beautiful at all times. That's just a basic disclaimer I want to get out there. I have been struggling with self-image because I'm sure whether or not you've watched my videos before, you guys can tell I am not blonde, I am not tan, I do not have blue eyes, I do not have nice full lips, I do not have the most chiseled face, I don't have a perfect nose, I don't have a perfect forehead. I don't have a perfect face shape, and I could go on and on and on and on and on. Even though society has never directly told me, hey, if you have these features, you are not as beautiful as, say, someone who does. And that's kind of what makes me feel so crazy, is because nobody has looked me in my eye and said, oh, you would look prettier if you had fuller lips, or oh, you would look prettier if you weren't as pale. Nobody has said those direct words to me. Always having the idea of beauty pushed on you subconsciously, and it always being the same things. And again, this stereotype of beauty, they are beautiful. You know, like, these people are gorgeous. I'm not saying that they are not. Like, they definitely deserve to be called beautiful. First of all, literally everybody's beautiful, and I stand by that, and I'll probably dive a little bit deeper into that in a minute. But, you know, it just is really hard. You scroll down your Instagram feed, you scroll down your TikTok feed, and without even really noticing it, you see kind of the same style of beauty. And again, I have nothing against plastic surgery. I have a daily battle with myself on wanting a nose job and wanting lip fillers. So trust me, I do not have anything against plastic surgery. I think it is a great thing to do if you are struggling with self-confidence and you know that it will make you feel better. I think that's a great option. It is hard that most of the beauty we see, it is fake. It is plastic surgery. It is not natural. And again, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But it is hard because I feel like we forget that. I really do feel like we forget that. It comes to a point where it just really affects you subconsciously. Like, I'll look in the mirror, and almost every time I look in the mirror, I like think, oh, I look good right now, but wouldn't I look so much better if I had lip fillers? Or wouldn't I look so much better if I got a nose job? Like, and those are thoughts I have every single day. It is really hard because those aren't normal, but they feel so normal. Like, how often I don't know who you are, whoever is watching this, but if you've had those thoughts or like those feelings, like, I'm sure you know how it feels. It comes to me so naturally, just like thinking that about myself, but it's not normal. And it's really easy to forget that a lot of this beauty is beautiful, but it's not the only type of beauty. And I remember I used to live by this like dumb little quote I saw on some form of social media. It was like, flowers are beautiful, but so are Christmas lights, and they look nothing alike. And it's gotten harder for me to remember that, just because I don't fit that ideal standard. It does not make me any less beautiful. Beauty is a trend, and it goes in and out of style. Like different facial features, different body types, they will always go in and out of style, but that doesn't make any other body type or any other facial feature any less beautiful. And I feel like that is just so easy to forget, and it's so easy to beat yourself up for something you cannot control. And that's the thing that blows my mind, is like, you cannot control like what your face looks like. Yet, like, yes, we can apply makeup, we can contour. Some of us can, at least. I don't know if you can see my nose contour right now, but I don't know. It's just wild that subconsciously we have this idea drilled into our brains from like such a young age now that natural beauty, it just isn't what it should mean anymore. And like, that's nobody's fault. It just kind of happens. Like, nobody could have prevented this from happening. Like I said, beauty is a trend, and it will always be coming in and out. It will always be changing. I don't know. When I really sit down and I think about it, I think it is absolutely amazing that everybody is different. And I know that sounds so cliche and like so cheesy, but you, unless you have an identical twin, will not be the same as anybody else. And that is amazing. Like, you started out as a teeny little ball of cells, and you grew and grew and grew and grew into like what you are right now. That is, I don't know, that is just insane to me. No one will have your same nose. Like, nobody will have your same face. And that should have been something that was just super cool and accepted from the beginning. And I wish that's how it was, but you know, it just isn't. I feel like this video makes no sense because I did not plan it out and I am just speaking, but it's gotten to the point, and I'm not trying to fish for compliments, I just am sure a lot of people out there feel the same way, and I want to know you're not alone in this. And I feel like it's a very unspoken thing because we kind of just assume like, oh, that's society standards of beautiful. It doesn't mean that I'm not beautiful, but like, do we really mean it? I hate knowing that there are like young girls out there who have these feelings already, and it just breaks my heart, you know, that girls out there are feeling how I'm feeling. I'm sure like it's a really common feeling, and it's just so sad, and I've really been struggling with it. And I don't know, I guess it goes back to like self-love and all that, and try not to compare yourself to like social media. And I actually, little known fact, I had to delete TikTok because, oh my God, it was just so hard for me to see like all of those beautiful girls, all those like skinny, beautiful girls, and it just like, oh my gosh, my mental health. But then again, it's like, I shouldn't let that affect me like how it does, but it's just so hard when it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's hard seeing people that have, why am I getting emotional? Who is she? It's really hard seeing people that have my same facial features, you know, like that are pale or have small lips or who don't have a top lip at all. We're trying to accept it. It's so hard seeing them like change it. And again, I don't have anything against plastic surgery. I totally understand, because at the end of the day, I have considered it as well. But it's just like, I guess that's, like I said, nobody has looked at me and told me that I would look better if I changed something about myself. But it's just seeing all of these like stars and all these people that we see every day, like shoved into our faces, and we see who we're supposed to look up to. It sucks seeing them have a facial feature similar to yours or a body type similar to yours, and then they change it. Like they pay money to have it changed, and it's like, they're not trying to tell people this is what you need to look like to be beautiful, this is what you need to change to be beautiful. But it's kind of almost just like, I don't know, like a slap in the face, because it's like this person deemed beautiful by society had to change like this certain thing about them to feel beautiful. So if they couldn't feel beautiful without doing that, then like, why should I? You know? I feel like that's just really hard for me to, I don't know, maybe I'm alone in this. I really hope I'm not. That's why I'm making this video. I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same. Feeling like I have nobody to look up to that shares my same features. And I totally understand. So many people have it worse than me. I am not trying to act like, you know, oh my God, I'm so ugly and I have it so hard, because I know that's not true. But I do know how sucky it feels to always just want to be changing what you look like, and learning to love yourself in like this time is so hard, because there really is just that ideal like image of beauty. And I feel like I don't even have to dive deep into what that is. I feel like I don't have to explain it for everybody to know what I'm talking about. And then that is exactly proving my point. It's like, I don't have to put up pictures. I don't have to explain what I'm saying, because you guys all already know. I don't know, something I haven't shared it on my channel before. I've told a couple people, but I haven't shared it. And I feel silly. I really was not planning on getting emotional while filming this video. I really was not planning on that. I feel like I seem really stupid for getting emotional over like a topic like this. But then again, I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. And it's like crazy how I feel like we feel so alone in these kind of problems, but it's really like more people are feeling this pain than are feeling good. Does that make sense? At least that's what I think. I'm going out on a limb. But I've mentioned this to a couple of close people in my life. I've not mentioned it on my channel or anything, but everybody who knows me or who's close with me knows like that my YouTube channel, it's a really, really big deal to me. And like I am constantly trying to put work into this channel. Like I think about it every day, and it's not for the reasons like I feel like most people want to get famous on YouTube or become a YouTuber. Ever since I started, like since like my first video, since I decided in high school that I wanted to do this. I mean, I've been a YouTuber since I was 10, little known fact, but we're not going to talk about that. Like I mentioned, I have nobody to look up to that's like in the spotlight that looks like me or that shares like the same features as me. It's made things really hard growing up. Genuinely, it's been really hard growing up. Like genuinely, I laugh when I start to cry and it's kind of psychotic. No, a tear fell out. I actually did my foundation once. Can we not do this right now? The one time I do my makeup. It's been really hard growing up, genuinely not believing that I'm pretty, genuinely feeling ugly. And for a while, I feel like I was in denial. I was like, no. Like following these Instagram models and all that on my Instagram, like that's not affecting me. Like I don't care if I don't look like them, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't affect me. But I feel like I finally have like just accepted it, and I feel like that's a really big part of being able to move on and heal, you know? Oh my gosh, I keep getting so sidetracked. Okay, one of the really big reasons my YouTube channel is so important to me, and I don't know, I want it so bad, is like I grew up without having anyone to look up to, just seeing all these people that we're supposed to look up to and being like, none of them look like me. A really stupid thing, I told this to one of my blonde friends. This so dumb. I promise I'm not trying to be like entitled or I don't know. I told one of my friends, we were watching Barbie, Princess and the Pauper, okay? And I told her and I said, you know what I always wondered as a little girl? Why the princess that everybody loved, the main character, she's always blonde. And then the poor peasant girl is always like the brunette. That sounds so stupid. And she looked at me and goes, oh, like I never realized that. Because like she was the blonde one, she looks up to the princess. But as a little girl, I was like, oh, why does the girl that looked like me have to be like the poor one, you know? And it's like that, I guess it's not a big deal, not the end of the world. It really doesn't matter at all, actually. But I feel like that, from such a young age, it just implants this image in your head. And like, I shouldn't have like even had that thought in my head at like what, age 8? Like, that is some wild shit. And it was just crazy that she didn't even realize it, you know, like she didn't even think of it that way. And that's not her fault, you know, or anything. I just thought it was crazy that some people don't even realize these little things that just kind of make you feel like shit without you even knowing. Like it's so subconscious and it just beats you down and you don't realize it. And then you wonder, why do I feel so ugly? Well, it's because of Barbie movies from the age of 8. No, I'm not. I'm sure there's great main characters who are brunettes. Don't get me wrong. Princess Belle, love her. Oh my god, I got so sidetracked. The reason I started my YouTube channel, I think I'm avoiding this topic because it's like making me tear up and I don't want to cry. So I think I just keep not talking about it. But basically, I feel like I don't have anyone to look up to. I feel like I haven't. It's really taken a toll on me. Like, I get excited when I see someone who is, like, famous or just in the spotlight who has, like, thin lips or who is pale. Like, I genuinely get excited and I go, okay, maybe that is beautiful. Like, why do I have to question that? That may just be a personal thing, but it's just crazy. Like, why do I have to question that? I want to be what I didn't have growing up. I want to be that for, like, young girls or anyone, literally anyone that watches my videos. I don't know, because I have always wanted that, like someone to look up to that like looks like me. And I know that shouldn't be something you care about, but I feel like in this day and age it just is. And I know so many people have it worse with like less representation and stuff like that. And I know like it is hard. And I feel like I would have had plastic surgery already, but I don't know. I want to show people that like you can be confident and you can be beautiful and pretty without fitting all of these, not stereotypes, but I guess that's kind of what they are, or just like social norms that have just been made up. Everything humans believe or know, we made up. So who's to say we need to believe that? And so that is why my YouTube channel is so important to me. I thought that I should share that. I did not mean to get emotional on you guys, but it really is so important to me. And I just wanted you guys to know that, you know. And I wanted you guys to know you're not alone if you guys think this way or if you feel this way, you have these thoughts, you're not alone. Like, my gosh, I struggle with that all the time. And I really do struggle with like feeling pretty and feeling beautiful, because even if I do feel pretty or beautiful, I think, well, I don't like, you know, I don't have big lips, or like I don't have a perfect nose. I don't have a chiseled jawline. I have like kind of a baby face. Sorry, I need to fix my camera. I feel kind of crazy for talking about it because I feel like it might just be a personal thing. But at the same time, if it's not, I really want to start this conversation and just let people know that they're not alone, because I know that I've felt kind of alone in that way. I don't know. I just want to like start normalizing the idea of like just being normal. I'm like, is that too much to ask? Can we make the new beauty trend average? Please. But no, in all reality, none of you guys are average. And that's the funny thing. Your natural self is the furthest thing from average that you could possibly get. Like I said, nobody is like you. You are a completely unique, 1 in a billion, like, thing, creation, like, part of the universe, you know? I feel like this video is not making sense. I feel a little bit silly. I really hope I post it. I don't know. I really hope I do, and I really hope it helps somebody, even just one person. I don't know. Did I say anything to help anybody? I don't know. I think I just like complained for like 10 minutes, basically. I think that's all I did. What I just want to get across, boys, girls, no matter what you look like, you are like literally gorgeous. And I want to challenge each and every one of you to, when you're walking down the street or when you're just out and about, I know we don't do a lot of that right now in this time, but normally, really look at everybody, like look at how different everybody is, and just like realize how like amazing that is and just how beautiful that is, and that you are one of those people. And think about all the people you've looked at and you've thought, oh my gosh, like she's so pretty, or like, oh my gosh, I love her hair, I love her outfit. Just know that you are one of those people in so many other people's lives. Like, people have thought that exact same thing about you, or have saw you and wished that they were you, or any of the above, and you just had no idea, just like the person you thought was pretty had no idea you thought that. So like, keep that in mind, and also don't rely on the validation of others. I know sometimes it is really nice to get validation from others, and that can help self-esteem and all that, but don't rely on it, because I feel like confidence, even though it is hard, it's one of those things, fake it till you make it. Like, if you are the least confident person on this earth, if you think that you have no reason to be confident, you know, just fake it until you make it, and I guarantee you, you will start to feel confident. Let's do a little analogy here. Say you're always looking for your favorite color. It's your favorite color, so you're gonna notice it more, you know? You're naturally gonna see that color before you see another color. Just like maybe a color you hate will also be further up on the list of what you notice first. Just like if you really, really like something about yourself, you're gonna see it more and you're gonna start to notice it more. And the same goes for whatever you don't like about yourself, because if you're always focusing on that, it's all you're gonna end up seeing eventually, and that's definitely gonna take a toll on you. Just like you always search for your favorite color, always be searching for your favorite parts of you and just everything that makes you amazing. We are not all meant to be the same. There's a reason that we are all different, and nobody really knows anything, because humans made up everything we believe, and we really can't trust humans because a lot of them are not very smart. I've been on the short end of the stick plenty of times. I know it's not fun, but at the end of the day, as much as it kind of hurts, as much as it can put a damper on everything, talk to me. I don't know, if you feel shitty, you want someone to talk to, I'll talk to you. I like making friends because I'm not very good at it. So when I do, it's like, woo, like, you know, good job for me, right? I don't know if any of that video made sense. I don't even know if I'm gonna post it. I don't even know if anyone's gonna see it. But it feels good to kind of just be able to sit down and talk about that kind of thing, because it really has been on my mind for a while. And feeling alone is probably one of the worst feelings ever. I kind of really want to do a Q&A, and I have really wanted to do a Q&A, like even like an advice Q&A, so like if any of you guys want advice on anything. But every time I ask, nobody leaves any questions for me to answer, so then it's like awkward, because like you can't film a Q&A if you don't have any Q's to A. That was horrible. If you guys watched through this whole video that I still don't know if I'm posting or not, comment down below. Oh, my camera battery's about to die. This is perfect. We're gonna make it quick. Comment down below questions. Comment down below concerns. Comment down below anything you want advice on. And if I get enough comments or questions or advice to give, I will make another video. So stay tuned for that. Also, a furnished apartment tour is coming really soon, but it's been really hard to decorate my apartment when TJ Maxx is closed. Okay. Anyways, the camera battery flashing light is really giving me anxiety. Darn it, I was really hoping I would finish that before it died so I didn't have to get up and do physical activity to go change the freaking battery, but happened anyways, so what can you do? So I hope this video helped in any way possible. I just, for some reason, something in me was like, I want to sit down and I want to film this video. I don't know why, it just happened. As you guys probably could tell, it was not planned. I had no idea what I was saying or what I was doing, so good content. That's all for this one, so feel free to check out some other videos on my channel. Check out my links in the description and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to. I'm not here to force anyone. And if you want to hit the bell notification, if you want to be notified just in case I do end up making that Q&A video, or if you want to see a furnished apartment tour, hit that bell notification so then you will be notified and you won't miss it. I'll see you guys in the next one. That will hopefully be a little bit more planned out. Bye!